Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome back for part 3 of the best Habs player seasons this century. In this video, it's the goalie's turn, and I have the best Habs goalie season since 2000. How many do you think belong to number 31, and who else do you think could crack this lineup of the best goalie seasons this century? Last century, the list of Habs goalies was long. George Vezina, George Hainsworth, Bill Durnan, Jacques Plante, Gunt Worsley, Rogie Vachon, Ken Dryden, Patrick Roy. Let's see who makes the list for this century so far. Number 7, Carey Price. At 20 years old in his rookie season, 2007-2008, in 41 games, 24 wins, 12 losses, 3 overtime losses or shootout losses, 3 shutouts, a .920 save percentage, 256 goals against average. Now, really, they're not super spectacular numbers, but it was his rookie season. And for a goalie in his rookie season to put up fine numbers like that, he definitely makes the list. Carey Price. What can you say about Carey Price that hasn't already been said? The best goalie of his generation, the best goalie by far this century for the Habs. And I have a feeling at the end of the century, I won't be around, but he'll still be on this list. Number 6, Yaroslav Halak, 24 years old, 2009-2010, in 40 games, 26, 13, and 5, with 5 shutouts, a .924 save percentage, and a .240 goals against average. Those are really good numbers, but I mean, you wouldn't think those are awesome numbers. But what made this one of the best seasons was that awesome cup run that he had that made us ponder the question of Yaroslav Halak or Carey Price. Who should they trade? I was always a Price fan, and I was a Price guy, but Halak made it a difficult question then. But he had a great career. He has had a great career. I think he's still playing. And but he's definitely a backup goalie in general. And Carey Price was the way to go that year when they traded him. I think a year later, 2 years later. Number 5, Carey Price at 26 years old, 2013-14, 59 games, 34 wins, 20 losses, 5 overtime or shootout losses, 6 shutouts, a .927 save percentage, and a .232 goals against average. Carey Price was fantastic that year. I want to say that is the year of Chris Kreider in the playoffs, taking him out, and Montreal had a really good chance to maybe win a cup that year. But Carey Price was just awesome that year. Next up, Carey Price, 29 years old in 2016-2017, 62 games played, 37 wins, 20 losses, 5 overtime or shootout losses, 3 shutouts, .923 save percentage, and a .223 goals against average. He played a ton of games that year, and Carey Price was awesome as always. He's had better numbers, but those are pretty good numbers, and it was a great season for him. Number 3, Jose Theodore, 25 years old in 2001-2002. In 67 games, he was 30, 24, and 10 with 7 shutouts, a .931 save percentage, and a 2.11 goals against average. Awesome numbers. He was really great that year. It didn't last long for him being at the top like that. I remember, I think that was my last game that I saw was just before he got traded against Carolina Hurricanes. I think they were up like 5-0 or 5-1, and Canes came back to win 6-5, I believe it was. And you knew that was pretty much the end. He was struggling, and it wasn't going to change. And then we had Cristobal Huet, shirt right there, and he got traded very shortly thereafter. And but he had a great season that year, and Jose Theodore cracks the list. Now, there's 2 spots left. Does anybody else crack the list over Carey Price? Let's find out. Number 2, Carey Price at 23 years old in 2010-2011. So this was the year after the Halak Cup run. They had moved Halak, and in 72 games, 72 out of 82 games, 38, 28, and 6, 8 shutouts, a .923 save percentage, a .235 goals against average, and Carey Price was, as usual, spectacular and fantastic, and the saves were incredible. And Yeah, Carey Price. So that's his, I think we're at 6. That's his 4th appearance. Number 1. Does somebody take number 1 from Carey Price? Let's find out. Number 1 is Carey Price at 27 years old in 2014, 2015, which was the year after the Chris Kreider incident. In 66 games, 44 wins, 16 losses, 6 overtime losses or shootout losses, 9 shutouts, a 9.33 save percentage, which was awesome, and a 1.96 goals against average. And if I'm right, that was the year where he only lost, I don't think he lost at home at all. So no home losses. I think the Habs, they might not have lost at home at all as well. I'm not sure how that worked out, but somebody didn't lose at home. I think that was the year. Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. And in the comments, if I'm wrong about any of this or you don't agree, let me know in the comment section. Please, I appreciate that. But Carey Price, well deserving to be the number 1 goalie for the Habs this century. I think it's without a doubt. Nobody has to question that, I don't think. And there you go. So that's the top 7 performances. The other one were close. I just didn't deem them good enough to get to top 10. And that's why you got 7. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Check out the video that's over there. And that is the first in this 3-part series. And that's it. Have a good time. Stay safe. Peace out, y'all. Bye, everybody.